Welcome to episode 8 of season 1 BellyFit TV, Gratitude and Grace. So much to be grateful for, especially the grace of the divine when it touches our lives. And that's what this routine is all about. Gratitude for earth, water, air, fire, and community, and grace, sitting in grace, opening to grace, offering our grace, allowing grace to flow into our lives from the divine and from those around us, offering our grace back up to the divine and to those around us. Have fun with this routine. As always, please listen to your body. Do what feels good for you. Take it up, take it down, drink water when you need to. Let's get moving. Place your feet on the earth below you. Soften your knees. Feel free to close your eyes as you bring your awareness into your body. Bring your awareness into your pelvis, tilting forward and back a couple of times, settling into a neutral pelvic alignment. See if you can find a little bit of a curve in your low back, your tailbone reaching out behind you, and then engaging your abdominals, lifting the heart. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, slide them down the back and turn the palms forward. Bring your awareness to your head and neck. Tuck your chin ever so slightly as the shoulders continue to draw down the back even further, and radiate the crown of the head towards the sky, finding more and more space in the back of your neck as your feet root down and your torso reaches up. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, take an inhale as you sweep the arms up over the head, and exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Feel that connection between your palms. Pause here just for a moment. What does gratitude and grace mean to you? Take another inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to your belly, thumbs together in the navel, index fingers together, baby fingers spread wide. Taking 3 belly breaths. As you inhale, as always, softening the belly into the palms, and as you exhale, deep contraction, navel pulls back to spine. Again, inhale, release. Exhale, contract. One more time, inhale, soften. Exhale, contract. Go deeper into your pelvic floor. 3 lotus lifts. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract. Again, inhale, release. Exhale, contract. Inhale, soften. Exhale, inhale, arms up. Bend the knees. Ready for hip thrusts? You know how it goes. Inner thigh, nice and strong. Press your palms together, shoulders down the back. Keep the heart wide open, abdominals engaged. Knees stay soft. Let's take it up to tempo. Tailbone continues to reach out and down behind you. Lots of space in your low back. Keep the palms pressed tight. For 4, 3, add arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cross, bring it in. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Let's bring the feet together here. Down and up. As we warm up, we'll be able to drop the hips a little bit lower. So just warming up those knees, warming up the hips, pressing the weight back into the heels. Little change with the arms. Third eye, open. Pressing back into the heels, scooping the belly to the spine. 2 more. All right, give me a figure 8 nice and slow. So I'm drawing this big circle out to the side. It's more like a half circle actually, engaging those obliques. Give me a step tap right here. Bringing the arms up, shoulders down the back, starting to twist whenever you're ready. Initiate the rotation from deep in your core. And 4, 3, ready for side lunges. Here we go. Out and in. Check that knee, make sure it's tracking in the same direction as the toes. Stack your bones, feel really supported. When you bring the leg back in, squeeze through the inner thigh. Let's add a shoulder roll. Let that roll ripple out to the tips of your fingers. 4 more here. Give me a hip push. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze into the glute. That's it. Almost like you're trying to close a car door with your hip. And then adding a single offering. Ready to go from the top, narrow squat, and reach. Maybe starting to go a little bit lower now that our knees and hips are warming up a little bit. Exhale to come up. Slow figure 8. That's it. Waking up that core. Step tap, twist it out for me. Keeping the arms out by the side of the body. Avoid whipping them in front. Make the core do the work here. Squeeze into the belly. Side lunge, roll the shoulder. That's a beautiful postural correction move. All that desk sitting that we do. Ready for hip push? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4 more right here. All right, working with gratitude first. Gratitude to the earth. Down. So obviously, the lower you go, the more you're gonna work. We'll just call this gratitude for the earth. This is your first level. And if you wanna go higher, it's gonna look like this. Just add a little hop. That's gonna start to take your cardio up pretty quickly. Give me 4 more. Pace yourself. Gratitude for the earth. Getting low. Gratitude for water. So we're speeding up those hips. Remember, there's no wrong way to do this. I just want you to really try and connect into the waistline. Keep going with this one. Feeling the flow of water through your body. 4 more here. 4. And just letting the arms kind of trace the hips. Gratitude for fire. Side to side. And then let the flames rise. That's it. Maybe getting into the torso a little bit. Ready for air? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gratitude for breath. Wouldn't be much without it. Keep going. Four more. Take the arms as high or as low as you wish. All right, now goddess pose, swaying with shoulders. And then we'll change the rhythm. Stay here. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Again. If at any point your shoulders start to fatigue, then just relax them. Ready to go back to the earth? Here we go. Remember, you don't have to hop, and you could even stay high here. That's going to be your first level. You want to go more? Take it lower. You want to go high? Gratitude for water. Seeing if you can articulate through the hips, drawing that figure 8. Ready for fire? Initiate the movement from your feet. Maybe the torso starts to slide from side to side as the flames rise. Gratitude for air. Breathe with me. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. So as you sway those first two right here, let the legs move and then hold still. So it's just the shoulders. Goes like this. I move with grace. I set the pace. I move with grace. I set the pace. Bring the feet in, down, up. Similar to what we did in our warm-up, only now we'll pulse for 3. 1, 2, 3. Reach up. We'll call this sit in grace. Next move. Take the foot back, find your alignment. Knee directly over the ankle. Other side. That's it. The further back you go, the more you're gonna work. Looks like this. We'll call this offer grace. That's it. As you lean forward, pull the belly in, and then tap back for me. So opposite arm to leg. You can keep this high. This would be your first level. You can go lower. You can even add a hop. Next move. Just join me whenever you're ready. We'll call this open to grace. And then twist it out. Squeeze. Let's do 3 and then a toe tap. Go 1, 2, 3. That's it. Squeeze the belly in. Narrow squat. Down. That's a quick transition there. Watch that one. You'll get it. Sit in grace. Press back into those heels. Ready to offer grace. Breathe. And reach for it. Pull the belly in. Tap into grace. You can change the arms up a little bit here. Swinging if you want. It's up to you. Open to grace. Breathe however it feels natural for you. Opening to grace. Twist it out for me. Squeeze, toe tap. That's it. Initiate the movement from your core. Ready to go from the top? Gratitude for the earth. Add a hop if you want. 4, 3. Gratitude for water. That's it, you got it. 4 more. Gratitude for fire. It's power to transform. Burn up what's no longer needed. Chassé, gratitude for air. And breath. Ready for it? I move with grace. I move with grace. I set the pace. I move with grace. I set the pace. Bring it in. Sit in grace. Grace of the goddess. Offer up grace. Maybe starting to bow a little bit lower now. Tap into grace. Maybe a little bit of a twist in that torso. Open to grace. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist it out. Toe tap. Keep those shoulders down, arms by your side. Back to the earth. You set the pace. Water. Cool it off. Graceful and beautiful. Fire. Heating it back up again. Maybe going a little bit lower, hips are opening, warming up. Air. Breathe with me if you're not already. You know it. Offer grace. That's it. Who are you offering your grace to? Who's offering their grace to you? Tap into grace. Option to really take it up now if you want. 4, 3, open to grace. Back to the twist. Squeeze your belly. Make this a core exercise. Earth. Water. Fire. Watch the flames and the smoke rise. 4, 3, air, you know it. Squeeze the belly in as you give that little twist. All right, I think you're ready for a new move right here. Forward, forward, forward. 1, 2, 3. You can start to add a little bit more of a hop here if you want. If you want to challenge yourself today, it's a full spin around. Again, we'll call this gratitude for our community. I move with grace. I move with grace. I set the pace. I hope you're setting your pace. I set the pace. Sitting in grace. Maybe going a little bit lower now. Find your edge. Listen to your body. Offer grace. again. Maybe going a little bit further back now. Tap into grace. Opposite arm to leg. Take it up if you want more. Make the arms feel good for you. 4, 3, open to grace. Offer it up, twist it out. Squeeze the belly. 3 and then a tap. Got lost in my twist there for a second. Back to the earth. If you're getting a little bit tired, just keep it low. See if you can stick with it. Water. Flow with it. You don't need to do crunches to work your core. Fire. Keep those toes turned out, sliding the ribs side to side. 4, 3, air. Breathe with me. Gratitude for community, you know it. Maybe you're staying forward. Maybe you're gonna spin around. Let me hear you. I move with grace. You know it. It's all you. Let me hear you. Sit in grace. Finding a graceful way to transition between those two moves. Offer grace. Keep the head in line with the spine. Pull the belly in to support the low back. Keep going with this one. Stay here. Keep bowing. Step back to center. Other side, just like that. Pull the belly in. Find your balance. Step back to center. Nice work. Tap into grace. Add a hop if you like, or go lower to intensify. You know it. Open to grace. Twist it out. Squeeze. You're almost there. Last track. Coming in. You can do it. Let's add our toe tap. Back to the earth we go. You can do it. Ready for water, here we go. Maybe starting to articulate that figure eight a little bit more now. Fire. Starting to heat up. Maybe you're already hot. Let's cool it off a bit with air. Gratitude for community. one. I move with grace. I move with grace. Set the pace. I move with grace. Grace and beauty. Sitting in grace. Whose grace are you receiving? It's like a blessing. And then offer up your grace. Tap into grace, it's all around us. Tap that toe back. Open up to grace. Maybe someone's trying to offer you their blessing and you're not receiving it. Open up to it. And twist it out. Toe tap. Squeeze your belly and lift your heart. That's it. Back to earth we go. How high can you go? How low can you go? Figure eights. Fire. All the elements. Four, three, breathe. Ready for community? I move with grace. Say it for me. Sit in grace. Scoop that belly in. Press back into your heels. Don't let those knees go past the toes. Offer grace. Tap into grace. Add a hop if you want. We're almost there. You can do it. Open to grace. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Twist it out. Tap it. Holding your arms up intentionally, like you mean it. Ready for earth? One last time. Here we go. Water. Everything water gives us. Life itself. Fire. Focus inside your little vortex. Smoke and flame. Air. Let's give thanks to our community one last time. I move with grace. I move with grace. I set the pace. I move with grace. I set the pace. Sit in grace. Two more. You can do it. Maybe going lower for these last couple. Offer grace. Power into that front leg. Tap into grace. Four, three, open to grace. Twist it out. Almost there. Here, our warm-up track coming in. Hip push right here. Start to bring it down. Great work. I hope you're sweating. I hope you're grateful for your amazing body. Give me a lunge. Again, tracking the knee in the same direction as the toe. Keep going with the lunge. Change it to a shoulder shimmy. And a shoulder drop. Twist it out, singles, nice and easy. Bring the arms down a little bit, let your shoulders relax, and then bring the palms in together. Twist it out. Beautiful. 4, 3, slow figure 8. Feeling a little bit more range of motion in your hips? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you try. Feet together. Power up as you stand tall. Press into the heels. Keep the feet together. Squeeze. That's it. Really grab onto that center line. 4, 3, slow down the hips for me. Draw up through the pelvic floor. That's it, you got it. Whew. Glad I put my hair up for this one. Slow down the hips even more. Squeeze and squeeze. Great job. Ready for earth shower? Grateful for all that beautiful energy flowing through you. Exhale, let it go. Feeling the grace of spirit moving through you. Relax your arms out by your side, palms up. Catch all that beautiful energy. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, and receive. Whoo-wee! Nicely done. All right, if you got a little bit more energy, come on down to the floor onto your mat. We'll finish off with some core and stretch. I'll see you there.
girlfriend of mine emailed me and said, you have to go to this class, and arranged for her to come to my studio and teach a class for us. It was amazing. Within 3 minutes, I knew that I wanted to teach Belly Fit. Belly Fit makes me feel happy when I'm teaching. It makes my body feel amazing. It has completely loosened up my body. When I first started, because I was a fitness teacher, everything was so linear and my shoulders weren't quite sure how to move, even though they had years and years ago. So it has completely changed the way my body has moved. My body has never felt better. I love the music, I love the movement, I love the different components of a Belly Fit class. I love how easy it is to implement into all of the things that I was already teaching. Well, one of my favorite things that just in a general way that I see in people is when they first come to class and they're kind of standing in the back and they're not sure of what to expect. The music comes on, they move their hips for the hip thrusts, still a little unsure, and by the end of the cardio, they're just having a great time. And I think it's that female essence of Belly Fit that really distinguishes it from other formats that are out there right now. It's so empowering for women.
For the strength portion of this routine, we're going to work on some shoulder mobility. So let's start by bringing the arms out. Place your feet however it feels comfortable for you so that you feel really nice and stable here. We did a lot of shoulder rolls and a couple of shoulder shimmies in that routine. So let's break that down and see if we can really feel where that movement is coming from. So starting with a shoulder roll, shoulder comes up and back. And if you've had any shoulder injuries or issues in the past, I want you to be really gentle or skip this part altogether. Now, if you notice my arms, this graceful flow of movement and energy from the shoulder roll all the way out to the tip of the fingers. As we're doing this, the feet are firmly grounded, the pelvic floor is lifted, and the abs are pulled in. Breathing naturally. Let the energy ripple from the shoulder to the elbow to the wrist to the fingers. Let's take it up to tempo. Really working into those deltoids. Keep your neck relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and release. Let's take the feet a little bit wider now. Coming into our goddess pose, tracking the knees in the same direction as the toes, scooping up through the pelvic floor, pulling the belly in, and we'll add a little chest slide to this, so it's roll and slide. Notice that nothing is moving from my waist down. The knees are perfectly in place, inner thighs, outer thighs, and hips stabilized, working hard here. The upper body finds mobility, strength, and grace. Keep the knees wide, maybe going a little bit lower. Let's take it up to tempo. Feel free to take a break whenever you need to. This is kind of like an anti-slouch movement, all that desk sitting that we do. So what we did in our routine was slow, slow, 1, 2, 3. Slow, slow, 1, 2, 3. One more set. Keep the knees pulling back. Last one here. Good. And release. Bring it in. Now let's have a look at a shoulder shimmy. Sometimes a little bit more challenging than it might seem. So shoulders start back, chest is lifted, feet grounded. Pelvic floor lifted up and in. Abs contracted. Relax out through the middle finger, and then retracting the shoulder down and back. So as one shoulder goes back, the other one simply comes back into place. But we're not actually pushing the shoulder forward. So we're staying at that starting position in neutral. Really sliding down the back with the shoulder blade. Again, beautiful for correcting our posture. Extending through the front of the body. Imagine that you've got your hands on a wall in front of you. So it's just the shoulders isolated. Can we speed this one up? See if you can keep it relaxed. Keep the pelvic floor lifted, spread your toes. Relax your jaw, soften your knees. Pull your belly in and your pelvic floor lifts. 4, 3. Can we speed this up even more? Keep breathing. You got it. Keep the core contracted, feeling those arms now. And 4, 3. Can we speed it up even more? That's it. Give the girls some love. Shake it out. 4. You can do it. 3. 2 more. And release. Roll both shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe. Bring your feet together. Clasp your hands behind you. Lift the arms. Give them a little stretch right away. That's going to feel real good. Roll the shoulders down and back. Tuck your chin slightly. Keep your shoulders anchored and lift your arms. Breathe naturally. And release. Bring it down. Nicely done. All right, come on down to the floor for me. All right, let's come into a nice, easy cross-leg position. Sitting up nice and tall. Cross your legs however it feels comfortable for you. Maybe even grab the flesh back from the sits bones. Flex your ankles gently, right leg on top. Sitting up nice and tall, open up through the heart and the chest. Take your arms behind you and fold forward. In our last episode, we did a double pigeon. Today, we want to keep it nice and easy. So I want you to really let yourself fold forward, maybe all the way. All the way down. And we breathe. Big breath into the belly, expanding fully into the low back and the torso. Relax your jaw. Very connected to your hips. And then walk yourself over your right knee and reach your left arm away from you. Gently drop the head and feel that beautiful stretch deep in your waistline and spiraling right around to your lumbar spine. Rolling up and crossing in the opposite direction. Flex the ankles, grab the flesh back from the sits bones. Sit up nice and tall, hands behind, shoulders back, chest lifted, and fold. Only coming to where it feels comfortable for you. Notice where the resistance is. Can you breathe and soften into that resistance? Or is it there to protect your body from overextension, overexertion? Feeling into your left glute here. Maybe making minor little adjustments by pushing the hip back. Feel the love deep in the glutes and hips. Gently walk over to the other side and reach your right arm away from you this time. Press your right hip towards the earth. Open up through the waistline on your right side. Soften through the neck and head. Big breath. And exhale, rolling up. Now, these next few poses we're going to do, I want to give you the option to stay right here. If you have any knee issues, I would recommend that you do that. If you're okay being on your knees, then come onto your knees now. Being on our knees like this is actually a very natural position for the body to be in. Hopefully you've got a nice thick mat to support your knees. And make sure that everything feels comfortable here. We want to be able to relax for a moment. Sitting up nice and tall, let's get a little bit deeper into the side of the body, supporting yourself with your hand on the floor, and take a little reach. And if you're in a seated position, exact same thing. Long through the neck. Relax the left shoulder down. Find a comfortable position for your head. Circle the wrists all the way in. Inhale up. Other side. Oh yeah, feels good. Press your right hip down. So the hip in the opposite direction of where you're reaching, pressing towards the earth. And that same shoulder pressing down. And bring it all the way down. Inhale tall. Exhale twist. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over to the other side. Without forcing or pushing, simply allowing the rotation to happen. And come back to center. Now, if you've been on your glutes this whole time with your legs crossed, then at this point you're going to come into a side-lying quad stretch like this. If you want to stay here, we're going to take both hands in behind us. Good support there with our arms, shoulders back, and then lift the hips up. I want to get into the front of the quads and the hip flexors here. And if you're doing a side-lying quad stretch, make sure that you switch and give each side the same amount of love. Pressing the hips, keeping the chin tucked. Please avoid taking your head back and crunching the back of the neck. Press a little bit more towards the ceiling. And slowly release. Lifting all the way up. Good. So whether you were seated or on your knees, bring yourself down. Coming into double leg hamstring stretch, softening the knees and folding forward. What's going to want to happen is this. That's a lovely stretch for your back, but your back is not what we're focusing on here. What we're focusing on is the back of the legs, the hamstring. So allow your knees to be soft if you need to. Pull the toes back and fold from the hip flexor, almost like you're trying to get your torso over your hips to your knees. And then tuck the chin and hang out here for a moment. Sometimes in this pose, I like to bend one knee and then the other. Allows me to go a little bit deeper, and if you spend any significant amount of time seated at a desk, you are more than likely going to have short hamstrings. So the backs of the legs are going to be tight. So we want to be really gentle here. And if you do have the flexibility, go right ahead and fold on over. You might even want to grab the toes and gently pull back. Just avoid folding in through the bra line. Keep the heart lifted. Imagine that you're reaching your sits bones out behind you. And release. If you want to take a quick Shavasana, or a long one for that matter, this would be a beautiful time to do that. We have run out of time, so we are going to finish with our hand gesture for gratitude. this would be the hand gesture that you see the most in all Belly Fit routines, episodes, also known as Anjali Mudra in yoga. One of the most common hand gestures, perhaps the most common hand gesture around the world. Palms together symbolizes gratitude, also used as a greeting, and divine communion, connecting the right and left hemispheres of the brain, connecting the being with supreme consciousness. Sitting tall, relaxing the shoulders, and allowing the energy of gratitude and grace to flow through your body, to flow through your being, and to flow through your life. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Inhale, gather. And exhale, receive. Beautiful job today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. May gratitude and grace be with you always. And I'll see you next time on Belly Fit TV.